Hello, I'm Makiko Ikeda. This time I will introduce the products I bought from 3COINS. This time I tried buying new storage goods and convenient goods. There are also recommended items, so please check them out before they sell out. First, let me introduce items with designs perfect for spring and summer. This thermal insulation eco bag costs 800 yen. This unique thermal insulation eco bag has a new design and is available for purchase. I really love using it, quite a lot. It never sold out, and this time a different type has been released. So those who couldn't buy it before can now purchase it. Yes, the bag is right here. Isn't this yellow stripe incredibly cute? It's a design perfect for spring and summer. What about the material? Rather than an eco bag, it's more like a tote bag made of a sturdy material. And because it's well stitched, it can hold more than it appears to. And it's called a thermal eco bag because the inside is aluminum processed. It has insulation and cooling functions, so it's convenient when you're carrying drinks or when you're going to view cherry blossoms, for example. I think it's also easy to carry food. I think ice will be something you'll want to eat in the coming season, and if you put such ice in here, it won't melt quickly, especially as it gets hotter. Food ingredients won't spoil easily, so having insulation and cooling functions is really helpful. On one side of the bag, there's a mesh pocket like this, so if you put a cold pack in here, you can keep the inside even cooler, and it's also possible to put small items in it. I think you can put small sweets you bought in here. I can only think of sweets. And what's nice about this is that it has a fastener on top. So, it can keep the inside cool, and when you carry it on your shoulder like this, it can sometimes slip off. But in such cases, the fastener keeps it closed, preventing the contents from spilling out or tipping over. The material is also sturdy, and the width of the handle is wider, so it doesn't hurt when you carry it on your shoulder. And furthermore, here as well, it has quite a bit of give. So when you're wearing something quite loose like a knit or an outer down or even a jacket, I think it will fit over it, but even in such cases, it can be securely hung from your shoulder like this. The design and fabric avoid a rustic feel, which is ideal. It's just right. This bag can be carried as a stylish accessory. It's a delightful eco-friendly bag that doesn't seem like one. Plus, it has a rubber lining inside, making it a really nice bag. You can fold it up and keep it together. I think the way you decide to do it is up to you, but you can fold the width and the opposite side and roll it up from the bottom. Alright, I've gathered it up like this. Compared to a common eco bag, I think it's a bit more stylish, but in a way that blends into your regular outfit. It doesn't feel like you're carrying an eco bag. I think it's perfect for when you want to go out. Even though eco bags can sometimes give off a "I've just been to the supermarket" vibe, this one doesn't. It looks like a regular stylish bag, which I think is great. By the way, this is similar to the one that was sold at 3COINS before, but the shape is the same. The material of this one is a shaka shaka type, so it's lighter compared to this. This type is compact, casual, and stylish. I bought groceries yesterday, so let's try putting these vegetables in. I've put everything in, but there's still plenty of space left. When held, about half of it is empty, so you can fit about twice as much. That's the size impression. What else could there be? When you're buying ingredients for a barbecue or bringing food for a picnic, you can put an ice pack in this pocket. It fits perfectly. Then if you put it in like this, you can keep the inside cool. It doesn't feel like you've just been to the supermarket at all. This insulated cooling bag is perfect for storing food and can double as a regular eco-friendly shopping bag. Please get it as soon as possible. Yes, it's from the same series. I bought another leisure sheet, which is being sold for 300 yen recently. 3COINS really has a wide range of products, and there are many items other than the 300 yen ones, and this time too. It's one of the only 300 yen items they sell a variety of things. But no matter what, some of the items that catch your eye tend to be more than 300 yen, but this is a proper 300 yen item. And this yellow stripe is cute, isn't it? This time there are new items in this yellow color. There were a lot of them, but there were also cups, cutlery, and coolants, and they were all very cute. And this bag comes with a leisure sheet inside. Ta-da! Yes, it spreads out like this. The size is about 90 to 120 centimeters. I think it's big enough for 2 people to sit. The seat itself also has a good tension and is quite firm. If you put a little bag or something here on the seat and actually sit down, it feels like this. For example, even if I sit on about half of this, there's still half left. If someone comes over, for example, and you put a lunchbox or a basket in front of you, I think it's the most compact way to think about it. I think 2 adults can sit comfortably like this. When you sit like this, you really want to have a picnic. Or at home. Doing this at home and having a little picnic, not really, but eating a sandwich in a different way than usual is also fun. After using it here, you can fold it back into a compact shape and it can be stored in this included bag. So you can carry it without worrying about dirt when you store it in your car or bag. Yes, it's like this. For such seasonal items, it's unclear how much they can restock if they were popular. So I think it's better to get them sooner rather than later. Yes, moving on. This is a planter stand. This one is being sold for 1,980 yen, yes. Inside it looks like this with assembly parts included, so I'll assemble it while looking at this instruction manual. But since there are screws and a hex wrench included here, I don't think it's that difficult. I'll do a little bit of it now. Yes, it opens like this, but I'll secure this plate here with screws. And this color is beige, but there was also black. Yes! First of all, spread out the main body for stability and secure it with a hex wrench and screws. These screws can be easily secured by hand to some extent and finally tightened with a hex wrench. If you try to mount it as it is, the width won't match, so if you do it in a way that spreads this lower rod sideways, it will fit perfectly. Please secure it. Tighten with the included hex wrench. Yes, I was able to secure each of these plates. And there's no feeling at all that this plate is moving when I touch here. There's an adjustment seal like this included, so if the stand wobbles depending on where you place it or the floor, please stick this on the bottom. Yes, the planter stand is complete. Isn't it really cute? Yes, all of these are different heights, so when you place plants here, they are arranged so that each one gets light properly, and this angle can also be adjusted, so you can set it at your preferred position while changing the angle. It's really cute. I think planter stands like this can be surprisingly expensive, but if it's from 3COINS, you can buy it for less than 2,000 yen. Isn't that amazing? It's nice to have ornamental plants, and it's cute as is. It seems like you could also use it to place small items and decorate your interior, so let's try placing some small items. Yes, you can decorate it stylishly like this. As long as it doesn't get burned or fall over, I think there's little to worry about, so depending on the room, I think it might be good to place a humidifier or something. Just having this makes the room brighter, so please try incorporating it into your room as well. Yes, continuing on. This is the size of the sticking storage boxes we're focusing on here. The price is 1,650 yen. Yes, the inside is already packed super compact like this. When you're not using it, it's nice that it can become this compact. When assembling, first lift this top part and then just lift the things that are falling inside. Lift this part and then snap it into place. Do the same for the opposite side, lift it up, and firmly press this part of the latch so it locks into place. Right here. Yes, the case is ready quickly. It's simple, right? And the front part opens and closes like this. It's in the type. The size is a low type, but it's surprisingly spacious because it's deep. There are 2 colors, and this time I chose brown. There was also a natural color, so please choose according to your room. Even if you close the lid, you can see what's inside, so it's easy to grasp even without labeling. By the way, you can buy the same case and stack them on top of each other, so it's convenient to gradually add according to what you want to store. It's made of plastic-like material, but the surface is matte, so it doesn't feel cheap. If you put a regular shiny plastic case in your room, it might stand out, but this one blends in nicely in a natural-looking room. It's very easy to match. I think it's quite high, but it's designed to open at the front, so I think you can put it on a shelf or something. Conversely, I think you can put it in some space and use it. You can store various things like clothes, towels, or knickknacks. When you're not using it, you can simply fold it inside by pressing the fastener part. Yes, it has become compact like this. It's fine to leave it in any space. Conversely, you can also put it away, and it's fine, you can do such things. Yes, this is the end. I bought a big eco bag for leisure. This is a 1,000 yen product. Yes, when you open it up, it's like this. Yes, if you spread it out like this, it becomes a huge bag. The width is very wide. I chose khaki this time, but navy was also available. Speaking of size, the height is 40 centimeters, the width is 60 centimeters, and the depth is 25 centimeters. The width of 60 centimeters is probably about here. This width might be 60. If we're talking about the top, it seems like there might be more. Yes, if I measure it now and talk about the top, it's about 87 centimeters, so it's quite a large bag. The handle is like this, with a solid, shiny feel, a bit like champagne gold. And the fun part here is that it comes with a fastener, just this. It's not uncommon for a large bag to come with a fastener. Moreover, I think most of them cost several thousand yen, but this one can be bought for just 1,000 yen. Inside, it's simple like this, with a small pocket attached on top. The fabric is made of a thin, rustling material, but it is quite sturdy, therefore. It's light yet has a certain degree of sturdiness, which makes it a pretty good bag. When you put a lot of stuff in it, you need the bag to be durable. But if the bag itself is too heavy, it can be a hassle to carry. So, in that sense, this one is light, has a large capacity, and is easy to carry around in a compact form, which I think is perfect for the upcoming outdoor season. It also has plenty of room to open up even when you sling it over your shoulder. It opens smoothly, and then yes, you can carry it around like this. It's incredibly spacious. Another thing I thought was pretty good is that it's quite. The width is wider, but I think the depth is about the same as a common bag, so the center of gravity tends to go down, and it feels heavy when you hold it. It's quite stable at around the waist level. This is easy to carry, very much so. It can fit a lot, so I think it will be very active in the future. When you're not using it, or when you're carrying it around, there's a rubber band attached here, so you can make it compact with this. Yes, such a large bag has become so compact. If you put one more in the car, even when you buy a large amount of something, it can be gathered in one bag. For example, when you go outdoors and buy a lot of food. Even when you buy a lot of sweets, you can put them in this bag. But after you eat and consume them, it's just this. I think it's very helpful to be able to bring it back compactly. Also, I think it's probably big enough to fit things like blankets and towels, so I thought it might be useful when you're taking it to the cleaners. And now, looking at this bag, it can withstand up to 1 kilogram, so even though it's thin, the fabric is sturdy, so you can carry quite heavy things with confidence. I think it's quite in demand for family travel luggage, so please check it out. Yes, that's right. This time we introduced the purchases from 3COINS. 3COINS really sells out popular items quickly, and while they do restock some items, there are also things that are out of stock and can't be bought for a while. So if there's something you're interested in, please get it as soon as possible. You can also check the stock of each store from the app or site, so please search while checking that. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the good button. This was Makiko Ikeda. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.